Hello YouTube, how's it going? Um, I've been having an issue lately, I've noticed, and I never had this issue before. I've been playing on my Oculus or MetaQuest 3, whatever you want to call it, and for the first time in my life I've encountered stick drift. And I'm like, where is the stick drift coming from? Because I've never experienced it before. And it has me wondering, my left thumbstick on my Oculus controllers experiences stick drift. I've tried using software to fix the dead zone, and that doesn't help all the way, so kind of annoying issue. But it got me thinking, because I have this Xbox controller. Let me see. Does it say what wireless controller? Doesn't say if it's the Series 1 or whatnot, but this controller is from 2017. This Xbox controller is from 2017. I replaced the thumbsticks on it. They were originally black ones, but they were so worn out and whatnot. And it works completely fine. No stick drift whatsoever. And it just works as intended. I've had to replace controllers before, but it was always the cable that would give out. Like, this is a wireless controller. Back in the day, they were all wired, and you'd have a wire here, and this part where the wire would meet, it would wear out the contacts, and I'd have issues, and I'd have to replace the controller every like 5 years or so. But this one still works. The only reason I replaced it last year was because I wanted to try the Elite Series 2 controller, so I was curious about that. Wanted to give that a whirl. And even this one, like, I feel it's pretty decent. The thumbsticks feel great, but I have had the odd stick drift here or there where it's like my guy was walking to the left and I had to touch the stick again just to get it to recenter. Like, I'd be walking to the right, take my finger off, he's still walking to the right a little, and do that, and then it fixes it. And I'm really confused on why we had no stick drift when I was growing up and whatnot, and now all of a sudden it's like my Quest 3 has stick drift. Potentially my Xbox remote that I just got is going to have stick drift in the future. So I googled it. Let's see what the AI is going to tell us. I said, where does stick drift come from? Stick drift occurs when controller registers phantom movement even when the thumbstick is untouched. Yeah, like I said, I take my finger off and it keeps moving. Super annoying in VR. That's the worst in VR. Where internal metal contacts rub against recessive tracks and degrade over time. The degradation and drift happen for a few key reasons. Mechanical wear. Inside the thumbstick module, tiny metal contacts slide against a carbon-painted track. Yeah, but that still isn't telling us why it's happening now, and it didn't happen before. Like, mechanical wear. I have this. This is an 11-year-old controller, and it works flawlessly. No stick drift. So, don't tell me it's wear. Dust and debris. I could see dust and debris, but again, you blow out the thumbsticks, it should be fine. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't taken a can of air to the Quest 3, but it's such a well-known issue that I doubt it's dust and debris. I could try that. I might try that later today, and if it works, I'll do a follow-up video. Manufacturing limit. Minor calibration errors and manufacturing inconsistencies out of the factory can also cause controllers to drift sooner than expected. Alright, that might be where our issue is coming from, is the manufacturing process itself. They're just not doing as high quality as they did back in the day. I don't know, the quality of the parts. I would like to know why this controller still holds up exceptionally well. Let's see, general consensus on component quality. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's probably there. Cutting corners with the parts and whatnot. The artificial, whatchamacallit, lifetime, like artificially causing things to break before they're intended to. I just saw, I think Linus Tech Tips did a video about TVs doing that. Like, all the TVs I have are not smart TVs. I don't like smart TVs, and it's probably one of the reasons why you got a smart TV and they're artificially causing it to break sooner than it should. Many users on platforms like Reddit agree that general decline in the robustness of standard controller components over the years has made stick drift far more common than it was on older consoles. Yeah, because this was from 2017. I think this was a Xbox One, not the series, but the like original one controller. I don't know, because it doesn't really say. It just says Xbox at 27. Yeah, Xbox One, Windows, right there. Well, yeah, so this was an Xbox One, but yeah, it's definitely they've cheaped out on the components over time, and They're selling them at a premium still, so the games industry, man, they're gonna cut physical media and go all digital because digital's cheaper for us, but the developers need to take the cut. They're not going to pass that off onto the consumer. They're going to pass the savings on to the CEOs because they need it most. Yeah, let's see, when did stick drift start? Because I'm curious when it started also. Stick drift, where the controller registers phantom movement without user, became a widespread issue during the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch era, starting around 2013. That's funny because this is a 2017 controller and it's still solid. I must have lucked out or something. Yeah, 2013 is when it originally started. This was driven by manufacturers prioritizing cheap off-the-shelf potentiometer components that wear down after 100,000 to 2 million cycles of use. Huh. Surprised this guy has not worn out, because it was a daily driver for years. And I do play on PC, but I am not a keyboard and mouse user. I'm definitely a controller user. I grew up on consoles. I didn't have my first PC till I was 18, and I was gaming on NES, N64, PS1, the Xbox before that. So yeah, definitely a controller user. Yeah, I'm surprised. Older controllers occasionally develop physical wear. The issue skyrocketed with the 8th and 9th console generations due to the rise of massive forever games requiring constant, intensive analog stick usage. What? Forever games requiring constant, intensive analog stick usage. Man, every game I played uses analog stick usage. That is how you move. That is, the left thumbstick is your main input in in a driving game, in an FPS game, in an RPG, a fighting game. You're using it to do the combos. What do you mean forever games cost it? Alright, let's see. Here's how the hardware evolved. The Pioneer, the Sega Saturn 3D controller 1996, and later the Dreamcast incorporated Hall effect sensors which use magnets rather than physical contact, effectively preventing wear and tear. Yeah, I was going to say, isn't magnets what TMR are using now? That's the new thing Steam is using with their Steam controller. I know the Steam Frame is going to have TMR in it, so that's got me kind of pumped. Even the new Xbox Ally X20 is going to have TMR in it, which I'm a little disappointed in because I did get the Ally X, and now I'm like, oh, I want this Ally X20, but at the same time, they're bundling it with glasses is going to be too expensive. It's just, no thank you. I will not have TMR on my Xbox, unfortunately. Alright, the cost cut. Despite the success of magnetic sensors, the industry widely shifted to standard potentiometers, which rely on physical contact and degrade with use because they were cheaper to produce in mass quantities. So yeah, they're saving themselves a few bucks at your expense, of course. The present. The issue is heavily associated with modern gamepads like DualSense and the Xbox wireless controller. However, in my case, the MetaQuest 3. However, third-party accessories and newer Pro models have increasingly pivoted back to Hall effect technology to permanently bypass the issue. Yes, because this is a Series 2, Xbox Series 2 controller. I was on the shelf for buying one for the longest time because of when I was watching reviews for it, there were a lot of reviews discussing the long-term quality of it, I guess degrading over time and whatnot, so I was a little concerned, but I really wanted to try the 4 Pro buttons because I was playing a shooter game and I'm like, man, I love my controller and I'm playing against keyboard people. I need every advantage I can get, man. So I picked it. I love it. I love this thing. I would definitely get another one, but it's just that minor drift every occasion, which it has been minor. It doesn't happen often, and just tapping the controller has fixed it. It is a little obnoxious, and again made me wonder how this 2017 normal controller has lasted so long and is so good. But yeah, so stick drift. It drives me nuts. Does it drive you nuts? What sticks are drifting on your controllers? Do you think it's going to go away anytime soon? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've managed to fix your Quest 3 and have some suggestions for me, please do let me know, because I would love to fix this drifting on my Quest 3. Thank you very much, YouTube. You have a great day. See you later. Bye for now. Keep on gaming.